Hey everyone, this is Argia, and welcome back to Healing in Progress. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a full video, but today we're back. And I want to say thank you to my newest subscribers. Shout out to you guys who watch, who share, who comment. Thank you so very much. I want to remind you that if you know anyone that is dealing with sadness, depression, or anxiety, don't forget to check on them. Reach out to them and share resources with them. And by all means, share Healing in Progress with them as well. And if you're new to the channel, Healing in Progress is all about healing, growth, and learning to love yourself through the process. I have a question for you guys. How's your love life or dating life going lately? I can wait. So today, I want to talk about dating while dealing with depression, dating while healing with depression, dating with depression, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're going to talk about today. Now, before we dive in, I want you guys to like, subscribe, and by all means, share. I'm sure that you all know as well as I do that dating nowadays is hard enough, especially with the swiping left and right. But dating while dealing or healing from depression, baby, that's a whole different story. It is a whole layer in itself. Some days you really want connection, and some days you want isolation. And then there are other times when you may feel guilty for even trying to date while on your healing journey. Today, I want to talk honestly about what dating looks like when you're on your healing journey or when you're dealing with depression or anxiety. And I want to remind you that you are still worthy of love, patience, and understanding while you're on this journey. I want to talk about the pressure to be okay when you're dating. You know, when you're first meeting people, you have this sense of, am I smiling enough? Am I talking enough? Am I enlightening or entertaining enough? And one of the hardest parts about dating with depression is feeling like you have to show up as the best version of yourself all the time. You know, there's this unspoken pressure to be not just your very best, but to be interesting and emotionally available, even if you're struggling that day. So sometimes depression can make dating seem exhausting instead of exciting. And we don't want that. We don't want to be traumatized by dating. We don't want to be exhausted by dating. Dating is supposed to be exciting. And that's what we want. We want to keep that excitement. You know, depression has a way of convincing you that you're too much for some people or that your struggles will scare people away. You may find yourself pulling away before someone gets too close. I recently discovered that I tend to run away from certain relationships for fear that, you know, if a person finds out that you're dealing with depression or anxiety, they may treat you differently. Depression has taught me this. The right person, the right one, won't see your depression as baggage. They'll see it as part of your humanity. They'll nurture you. They'll be supportive. They won't judge you. And they definitely won't run away when things get tough. Now, you might ask yourself, when should you share your healing journey or your depression journey? And in my opinion, no one deserves your full story on the first date. That's first of all. You don't owe anyone your full story day one. There's no perfect timeline to share that information. But I will tell you to make sure that you're comfortable with the discussion. Make sure that you are ready and that you feel safe. Do it on your timeline, no one else's. Remember, vulnerability is not weakness. Again, it's being human. Dating while healing means that you have your limits and you have to set boundaries. Boundaries are so important. Don't be afraid to set boundaries and don't let situations or things push you past your limits. That may look like canceling plans when your mental health needs rest. It might mean taking things slow or even taking a break from dating for a season or so. Now, if you do decide to take a break from dating, remember, nurture yourself, nourish yourself, replenish yourself. And when I say that, I mean exercise, eat good, meditate, pray. Also, date yourself, court yourself. You set the expectations on how you are going to be treated. So date yourself. That is an excellent idea. I want to remind you that you are still worthy of love. Depression and anxiety does not make you unlovable. It doesn't make you unlovable. And needing time, patience, or understanding does not disqualify you from having healthy relationships and healthy connections. Remember, you're allowed to heal and have connections at the same time. Are allowed to heal and desire connection at the same time. One doesn't outdo the other. If you're dating while on a healing journey from depression or anxiety, be easy with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Don't be judgmental. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're healing in progress in real time, and that is very important. Guys, we have a little company here at the park, so I'm going to close this episode out now. But do me a favor, if this episode resonated with you, let me know in the comments and tell me how dating is going for you right now on your healing journey. I promise you it will help someone. Thank you for joining me, beloved. And remember, you're healing in progress, and that's more than enough. Until next time, do the work, show up for yourself. Most of all, be blessed, beloved. Have a great day.